Good evening. A tough new plan to combat drunk driving.
Federal safety regulators want states to set stricter standards for drinking and driving. Right now, motorists can be charged with driving drunk when their blood alcohol level is .08. The proposal would lower that to .05 with the goal of cutting down on drunk driving deaths. New at 11, Vanessa Herring has reaction. Vanessa?
Well, on a night out, a .05 BAC is equal to about 2 drinks for the average man and about 1 drink for the average woman. I talked to several bar owners tonight. They say if the level is changed, it could affect sales in the short term, but in the long run, people are still going to go out and they're still going to have a good time. Critics, though, they say a change would criminalize going out to dinner and having a drink. Every year, about 4 million people admit to driving while under the influence of alcohol. Police everywhere and here in Rochester crack down on drinking and driving for big events like the Super Bowl and St. Patrick's Day. Now, the agency responsible for keeping the nation's roads safe wants to take it a step further.
Currently, the legal limit is .08, and to be charged with the crime, misdemeanor or a felony, the standard is intoxication.
The National Transportation Safety Board voted Tuesday to drop the blood alcohol limit from .08 to .05. The agency claims the change will save nearly 1,000 lives each year. DWI defense attorney Todd Wisner says that would change the standard from intoxication to impairment.
1 glass of wine, 1 or 1.5 beers may not affect your ability to operate the motor vehicle at all, and yet you might satisfy the legal threshold for criminal prosecution.
The NTSB says some drivers start having trouble with depth perception and other visual functions after 1 or 2 drinks. The agency claims the risk of having an accident at .05 BAC is increased by 39%, opposed to more than 100% at the current level of .08.
We're all against people who are drunk and drive, but this is not, if they drop the standard down, you aren't going to be drunk and driving. I mean, that is, you're going to be impaired by definition.
Each state will have to decide whether or not to support the NTSB's recommendation. Mothers Against Drunk Driving did release a statement in response to today's vote. It says, Matt appreciates the NTSB for bringing the American public's attention to the fact that drinking and driving continues to be a major problem on our highways, killing almost 10,000 people a year, and that additional steps have to be taken to save the unnecessary loss of life and injuries that occur as a result of these crashes. In the newsroom tonight, Vanessa Herring, News 8.
Now, the drunk driving threshold is really a matter of state law. However, the federal government can pressure states to meet its standard by threatening to withhold highway funding.